Genre doesn't really matter. Today I want to talk about why genre has very little to do with the core elements of what makes a song great. So no matter what style you're writing in, no matter what style you want to write in, no matter what style you have written in, there are pieces of this puzzle that are the tools that make everything happen. So today I want to dive in and show you why genre doesn't really matter. When you strip away the labels, the categories, the playlists, every song you love, every song that ever meant something to someone or meant something to you was built from the same basic ingredients. That is lyrics, melody, harmony, and groove. That's it. 4 elements. There's the words, there's the melody that sings the words, there's the harmony or the chords, and then the groove is how all of that is played. And then genre kind of comes into the different styles in the songs, but the songs themselves kind of have those core things. So if you think of those as clay in your hands, the tools on your workbench, you might shape them differently than I do. You might add your own textures and colors, but those core elements, they're always going to be there in every genre that are waiting for you to mold them into something that is uniquely yours. So if you're looking to be a better songwriter, you need to find ways to work these elements in a better way. So now here's the thing. The goal isn't to show off these tools. The goal is to use them to connect with another human being and give them a moment that they want to revisit. Not because you followed a trend or did something perfectly. It's all about giving them a feeling that they needed. And that's what a hit really is. A song that hits people in the heart. It could be the listener in their bedroom with headphones on. It could be thousands of people singing it back to you at a concert. The scale doesn't change the truth. It's all about emotional connection. And here's where the magic happens. That connection isn't born from gimmicks or cleverness for the sake of cleverness. It's born from emotional truth and authenticity. It's something that feels real, even if it's not factual. So it's writing from a place you've been or a place you understand, so someone else might feel it as well, and it feels like it's all your own. Because when you communicate emotion clearly, when the listener feels the song instead of thinking about it, that's when you've really done your job as a songwriter. Clarity matters. Specificity matters. The more clearly you paint the picture, the more universal it becomes. So don't make your listener decode your songs or decode your meaning. Give them something that they can step into, live inside, and most importantly, feel. And make sure the song elements, the lyrics, the melody, the chords, the groove, make sure they're all working together. And how they work together is known as prosody. The way your lyrics, melody, chords, and the groove all support the same emotional intent. A joyous or happy song might have a joyful feel. A heartbreaking lyric might have harmonies that ache. That alignment and that mixture is powerful. And songs live on contrast and repetition. We need differences between the verse and the chorus so the listener feels that lift. We also need familiar threads. A melodic hook, a rhythmic pulse, and that can help make the song unforgettable. And this is all where practice comes in. Songwriting is a muscle. The more songs you write, the better your instincts become, and the more you finish, the more you learn. Even if the song doesn't feel perfect, finishing it teaches you something that half-finished songs never will. And be sure to learn from the songs you love. Not just what chords they used, but how these chords feel. Not just what the lyric says, but why it says it that way. And please avoid cliches or things that have been said a lot before. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you can describe things in a way that we've never quite heard before. A lot of times that means show us, don't tell us. Let us smell the rain on the sidewalk instead of saying it was raining. Give us a clear point of view who's singing, who they're singing to, and anchor your song around a strong hook. That's usually going to be your title, so we know the heartbeat of the message. And keep your language natural, like something you'd actually say to a friend. And be sure to focus on one central idea at a time. Go deep, don't go wide. Musically, remember that melody is the emotional delivery system. It's the part that people hum when the song is over. Chords give you the colors to paint with. Sometimes a simple palette lets the melody shine even brighter. And rhythm and tempo give your song its heartbeat. So match those things to the emotion that you're trying to carry. And now going back to some structure, think of your verses as the setup. It gives us the who, the when, the where, the what, and the chorus is the why. The chorus is the emotional truth. Bridges give us contrast. They give us a new perspective, a fresh angle. They can give us that burst of energy before we go back to the hook again. No matter what genre you are writing in, songwriting is a craft. Show up for it, experiment with it, finish what you start, and don't be afraid to collaborate and form bonds with others. But I think more than anything, rediscover the joy that you have put away for a while. The pure fun of chasing a melody or trying to get down a line that makes you smile. That's where the best songs come from. It's not chasing the market. It's not trying to sound like somebody else, but it's from chasing what really lights you up inside. So if you've put that away, it's time to get it back out. The world doesn't need you to be anybody else's kind of songwriter. It needs you to be you. So pick up your guitar, sit at your piano, open your lyric notebook, and start sculpting your clay. Your song, your creativity, your joy, your flow state is waiting for you. And I hope in some little way this channel can help you find that magic in being creative, because the universe rewards creativity and your soul will feel better when you get out there and write more songs. So I appreciate you bringing me along for your ride. There's hundreds of videos on this channel that can help you with the craft. They can help you with getting inspired. And I do have a free online community where you can sign up, and eventually when I start doing live workshops again, I will let you know. Go to athomesongwritingcourses.com, and I will see you in the next video.